USHAM declares much-awaited results of Class 12 Examination 2020. Girls top all three streams. Overall pass percentage for this year is 86. And India reports 34,956 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, rising total tally over 10 lakh. Recovery rate stands at 63.33%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon News. I'm JOYSHREE with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Education Minister Dr. Thokchom Radesham today declared the much-awaited results of Class 12 Examination 2020 conducted by Council of Higher Secondary Education, Manipur. Girls topped the examination in all three streams of arts, science and commerce. Overall pass percentage for this year is 86. Government school has outshined private schools in this year's Class 12 board exam. In the arts stream, Komdram Menaka of TG Higher Secondary School has bagged the first position, securing 464 marks. In the commerce stream, Justina Yendrembam of TG Higher Secondary School bagged the first position, securing 448 marks. And in the science stream, Archana Hijam of Messi Explorer Academy Changangai has bagged the top position, securing a total of 485 marks. Students of government-run TG Higher Secondary School bagged altogether 4 positions, including the first position in the arts and commerce streams, while 2 students of CC Higher Secondary School clinched top 10 positions in arts stream. Out of a total 20,345 students who appeared in science stream, 18,165 students passed the exam, while in arts stream, 6,341 students passed out of 8,065 students who appeared. And in the commerce stream, 496 students passed out of total 708 who appeared for the examination, which began on February 14.
Position lepapa kudimo ko so akoi na akoi tarapte congratulate tawjari lepho do kambu so life ta position lepa khantana successful hoibnate aduna ningma kaibi kana haise pass to mo do kambu so next time they can do better phajana to ya gani akoi support to we are there prakha fail or life ta fail hoigado nate failure is highway to success aduna nungai taba to bigano parents in so guide to biba support to biba covid ki lai ki khot ki mayam si tension marak sida angang singda tathi tawin to bidana ba ina parents sing oja sing appeal tawjari.
Health Minister L. Jayanta has asserted that we can beat COVID-19 pandemic if we fight the disease unitedly. He was speaking at the closing of the Community Quarantine Center of Kashamtong Assembly Constituency, opened at Kwaketil Girls High School today. The Health Minister handed over discharge certificates issued by the Medical Department to 3 inmates of the center. Speaking on the occasion, Minister L. Jayanta appreciated doctors, nurses, medical staff and community quarantine volunteers who took major role in running the quarantine center. The inmates also shared their experiences about their quarantine period. It may be mentioned that both the quarantine centers of the constituency, including Imphal College Center, have been closed down as all their inmates have been discharged and there are no new returnees.
I tried to not have me how I can remember no I put Chilean but Mokoin order. And my tongue the COVID total eradication of this COVID-19 to one American man or Namdana Adumle Hoover Taragas. A coin of the form to heavy and much social distancing to over, taking marks, super, loon and nana labor, Chimam to what Taragade, when I should COVID-19, Japana Kashuka in Kinanga Makilpo late. Shona Aqueda give me at the conduction positive way, Kusam and among than talk to never Taragade, when a line of Kenong and when you have no filter. She then at an auto Macalina, any like a dog since Kumam Genman and Tenaminaka money.
I Bombay the Gilaxabani, I Spyjet airline of Kevin Drew in a Lazabani, Aduga in a Kulaba Matunda, Quick Samtung Kendragi, Babung Jen, Takumana, Simbiduna, Sigi Quarantine Center, Sida Lazabani. Quarantine Center, Sida Zabatamda, I wonder Yamna Nunga Pause, have it never quite the Pabas, any Kale, Nisi among there, they give. Lady volunteers social distancing and maintain the way they get Tabatapa 4 meals a day should be at the gate live doctor, nurses, Nunti, check to be Amnunga and the
quarantine separate bathroom to Yamnunga.
State COVID training team led by Dr. L. JOYSHREE, MD, MPH, in charge of COVID training cell, conducted a training program yesterday for the doctors, staff and health workers working in Kangpokpi COVID Care Center. Dr. H. Manju, MD, Public Health Specialist, Dr. Anand, ENT, Surgeon, spoke on clinical epidemiology, infection control measures and sample collection. Dr. L. JOYSHREE, MD, Anesthesiology, MPH, Public Health, discussed about oxygenation and clinical management of moderate case. President of Trained Nurse Association of India, N. Tangbi, and Secretary of Manipur State Branch, Binodini, denoted triple-layered and N95 mask to Chief Medical Officer Dr. Nilakanta on the occasion. Associate Professor of College of Nursing Medical Directorate Nandarani and Lecturer of College of Nursing John also explained about various aspects of nursing management. A simultaneous online webinar was also conducted with experts from Birmingham Hospital, UK, Dr. Biswajit Ilangbam, and well-known state COVID trainer Dr. Y. Prem Chandra. Doctors from COVID Care RD Wing Imphal West, COVID Care Center, Churachandpur and Kangpokpi attended the program. Various complaints have been filed to Manipur Human Rights Commission and the High Court of Manipur against PWD's ban on repair of deplorable roads in Yashkul constituency by Managing Director of HVS Construction Materials Private Limited cum social worker Huidrom Vikramjit. Locals have demanded the relevant departments to repair the roads at the earliest. Executive Engineer of PWD Imphal East Division S. Prakash recently released an order which prohibited the roads repair by Vikramjit, stating that it falls under the jurisdiction of PWD. One Maishnam Thanendrajit from Wangkai Konjamlekai has filed a complaint to Manipur Human Rights Commission, which listed Commissioner Works Chief Engineer PWD and Executive Engineer PWD Imphal East Division S. Prakash as respondent. Speaking to media, Maishnam Thanendrajit demanded departmental inquiry into the PWD Executive Engineer's order. He condemned the department for taking away the rights to development of the locals.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯂꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅꯕ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯆꯥꯗꯅ ꯊꯤꯡꯖꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯒꯦꯟꯁꯇ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯒꯤ ꯊꯤꯡꯕꯤꯔꯛꯂꯤꯕꯅꯣ 하이나 아이코나 휴먼 라이트 커미션데 찌세 타자바나바 그 퍼블릭 워크 디파트먼트 아이코기 마기 하이어키 레이리바 하이어키 멤지 로이나 투가이라가 레터 C 2 SBS 다 tawra aduga CC dana copy 2 sidana aikogi concern MLA siga kendra sigi MLA siga officer in charge si anisi khaktang tawribasi yamna ngakpa haitare ona masi misuse of power adana masigi matang su clarification am di pibam thoyaba karigidamagta works commissioner adegidi chief engineer lady moisu CC da haptriba no habse.
One Tansen Konjengbam from Wangkai Lorembam Leirak has also filed a complaint against the same to Manipur Human Rights Commission. He has also filed a PIL at the High Court of Manipur. The complaint urges the Commission to instruct Respondents Commissioner Works Chief Engineer PWD and Executive Engineer PWD Imphal East to clarify as to why repair of Wangkai Lorembam Leirak Road by Vikramjit was banned. Lamenting that the authorities concerned have failed to repair the deplorable road despite numerous appeals, Tansen said Huidrom Vikramjit repaired the road even in June 2019 upon being requested by the locals. He said Vikramjit took similar measures for this year as monsoon has arrived upon being requested by Wangkai Lorembam Leirak Semgat Sagat Loop. Tansen condemned the ban on the road repair imposed by PWD and demanded the department to repair the road at the earliest. He also demanded repair of the damaged road from Wangkai leading to Andhra without further delay.
केंद्र की MLA अमदी डिपार्टमेंट की मियोई सिंगना सेम्बा साबा ngamdraba thabak sing asida mahana kariguma khara tawba matamsida athingba thama'iba pot amadi mahakna semba sabagi pot torokpa matamasi laikai gi ahlaman amadi lairiba kendra gi miyam na monda haijaru bodagi mahakna harau harau tobi kongkhang as lorki bane adu sigi mathakta athing bam thambire aduna athing ba si MLA natragana department na mari laina bana thingalapa order tho bani na thingai ba mioi sing department obi MLA obi lemhori ba kendra gi chithahori ba thabak thoram habadi lerak ki bo oiro laikai gi bo oiro thabak khudimang ngasi haba pungpham asidagi hojik aiba pungam sidagi moi thabak subo hagodamne aduga karana hojik fan leitena waneri ngai matam sida masagi pocket tagi paisa khara puthokcharaga donation oina paisa khara puthokcharaga kendra gi lerak khulak laikai gi sengot sagopagi thabak torokpasida athing bat thambagi mahuta mahakpu sarkarne hena pukning thawpi gadabane.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases. Keep watching Impact News.
Banthobi Group of Companies presents Banthobi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by National Housing Bank, wholly owned by Reserve Bank of India, provides subsidized home loan under PMAY CLS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Banthobi Microfin deals with microfinance activities only. Banthobi Nidhi Limited provides loan against fixed deposit, loan against property, etc. Banthobi Constructions Private Limited facilities. Booking started for real estate residential projects of flats, villas or row houses, etc. For more details, kindly contact Banthobi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies or report Rangbam Leitlai Imphal. UNACO School Excellence in Education Kongman Zone 3 admission open for Class 11 Science for 2020-21. Criteria: rank holders and for 95% scoring students, direct admission with free admission, tuition fee, books and uniforms. For 95% to 85% direct admission with free admission fees, books and uniforms. For 85% to 60% direct admission. For 55% but below 60% admission through online interaction. For more details, kindly contact 8131070337 or you can also mail us at info.unacoschool@gmail.com. Notified by Principal UNACO School.
Ichabu mahi tamhanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba mahi tampham ama oiriba khwaidigi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission tawidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu ichagi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Afternoon News. India's confirmed cases have reached 10,03,832, out of which 3,42,473 are active cases. India has reported 34,956 new confirmed COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 25,602 and above 6,35,000 are recovered cases. Country's recovery rate stands at 63.33%. Maharashtra has highest active cases of over 1 lakh. A total of 3,33,228 tests of coronavirus samples were conducted by various laboratories in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected nearly 1,40 lakh people. Nearly 6 lakh people have died and recoveries are over 82 lakhs so far. USA is on top with over 18,74,000 active cases and total deaths of above 1,41,000. India is at third place in the world. Total active cases of COVID-19 in the northeast states, including Manipur, have crossed 9,800 mark in the last 24 hours. Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 20,646, out of which 7,039 are active cases. Tripura's total confirmed cases have reached 2,380, out of which 725 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 916, out of which 525 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh's confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 543, out of which 387 are active cases. There are 135 active cases in Sikkim, 112 in Mizoram, and a total of 326 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh reached Leh this morning on a two-day visit to forward areas of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Army Chief General M.M. Vane is accompanying the Defence Minister. This is the Defence Minister's first visit to Ladakh since the face-off with China commenced. During his visit today, Rajnath Singh will review the security situation in eastern Ladakh. He will meet soldiers and paramilitary forces deployed at Lukung, a forward post near Pongong So. The Defence Minister will also be given a demonstration on operational coordination between the forces, including para-dropping of troops. Rajnath Singh will be briefed about the security situation on the ground. Tamil Nadu Labour Minister Nilofer Kafil has tested positive for coronavirus, becoming the fourth minister in the state to get affected. Chief Minister K. Palaniswamy on Friday wished her a speedy recovery. Kafil holds the portfolios including Labour, Urban and Rural Employment and the Waqf Board. After learning that Kafil tested positive for the virus, Palaniswamy said he spoke to her over phone and inquired about her health. On his Twitter handle, the Chief Minister said he prayed to the Almighty for her speedy recovery. Higher Education Minister K.P. Ambalagam was the first minister to test positive and has recovered. Electricity Minister P. Thangamani and Minister for Cooperation Selur K. Raju are being treated for the virus. Now the sports news. Manipur Veteran Hockey Association, funded by K.H. Ibungo Yaima Memorial Veteran Hockey Tournament, presented face masks and hand sanitizers to Thamaiban MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan today. President of the association S. Lokeshwar, Vice President T.H. Manihar, General Secretary R.K. Samajit and Treasurer H. Joy presented the items to the MLA at his residence. All Manipur Football Association AMFA in a press release informs that the upcoming Manipur Youth League will be held on a home and away basis. Teams subdivided into 3 age groups, that is below 13, 15 and 18 years of age, will compete with each other in the football league held under the aegis of AMFA. The press release informs those interested players to register along with their medical certificates as per All India Football Federation's guidelines. Further details will be available at AMFA office. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. COSEM declares much awaited result of Class 12 Examination 2020. Girls top all 3 streams. Overall pass percentage for this year is 86. And India reports 34,956 new confirmed COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, rising total tally over 10 lakh. Recovery rate stands at 63.33%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.